What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this vampire playthrough.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Yeah, so we're still talking to this guy, Lord Redgrave. We are in Chapter 4, I believe. We got initiated to this Ascalon Club. It's like a high society, inner circle type club.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Alright, cool, but I guess is he spying on us?
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
He looks like a hybrid between a vampire and werewolf. And I also killed one of his buddies in the sewers. He was like another boss fight. I did it offline. Well, it wasn't recorded.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scals.
The Scals are malevolent. Yes, some are peaceful.
I have met peaceful and wise Scals. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Scals are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
What is carte blanche? What does that mean? Wait. Family portraits, mission updated. Ask locals about the possible sources of infection in the West End. Alright. Alright, let's go. I mean, I've already been talking to some of the locals in the West End anyway, trying to get some of the information out the way, some of the interviews. See, that usually happens, that loading screen.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Pandora's box. Family portraits. Ask the locals about the possible source of infection.
Women die too!
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys. A nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye,
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Reach the first source of infection. Wait, so should I talk to any more people, or should we just go to that source?
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
He looks healthy.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Your
You
guess
need
is
some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Your guess is as good as mine, but we got two leads pointing to that house in the park. The Mullaneys, where are they? Let's go to the park then. Looks creepy as hell at nighttime though, in England. Looks like you could run into Jack the Ripper or something. I mean, but we're a vampire, so... Okay, here is... Oh, this is family. What is this? So which is the first source of infection? Wait a minute, that's back to the club. We don't want to go there. Who's she?
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
I must go.
How do I get to the park again? Or west of it?
Women's right to vote.
Is this it? Let's see what else they got. Thick, rich blood sample. Oh, someone's dead
This
here.
woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Let's follow that blood trail. Where does it go? But let's also check out some of these rooms. I bet there's some good stuff. Leigh Algalin, Edmund, Doris Fletcher. Another poster of this lady? Could she be the owner of the house? Oh, there's a treasure chest and it's locked. Oh, it's not locked.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Wow. It looks like everybody was taken out in this house.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
That's a nice portrait. We're ransacking this house too, like.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Elza Mullaney? Whoa, you're sick. Clubber to death. How about this? How do you like this?
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
She blew up on me. I'm so strong too now. She was a piece of cake. Letter from the Fletcher acting school. I confirm with this letter the acceptance as a private student into my acting school. Da, 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 da.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
I think that's it. Is there anything else in this house we can use? That's probably it, and this is the outside. We got 5 shillings. Sodium, whatever that was. All these items come in handy too. What is that? Hello. Stay there. He flipped me upside down. Oh, you're pretty strong. Get back, beast. Let's go down this way. Maybe he was blocking something. Just this dead body.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Feel bad for the rats. House, I can question the butler. Maybe he knows a thing or two.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
I'm currently investigating sources of the epidemic in this part of town. Do you know anything useful?
Not really. Except all the McPherson's servants resigned a few days ago. They feared becoming infected, they said.
The McPhersons? Where do they live?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Alright, we got another house to check out. There we go. Well, that was a way to get out there too. Public notice. Why would I want to drink her blood though? She's probably infected. This could be the house. Cleanse the second source of infection. Remarkable pump action shotgun. That's cool. We got a new weapon. Anything else over here? Like I said, this really comes in handy to like check every corner of a house and get good items. And a little bit of money. Admit it, admit it. Wait, how do I get up there though?
Fucking pathetic pig!
Roger McPherson and Priscilla McPherson? What the heck? He's doing the cross. Infected the both of them. Where are you going? Well, that's one down. He's almost dead. And they were arguing too, so that means they're kind of smart. They're not dumb. Love letter, darling. And the perfume, the fur coat. Doris Fletcher. I think this Doris is
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Find out if Doris Fletcher is the source of the epidemic. Where does she live though? I think that's... Alright, that's all the items they had in their house. All the useful items, that is.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Locate Doris's theater. Is this it right here? Finsbury Theater?
I cannot enter.
Find access to the theater. Back area to the theater.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that. I cannot enter.
Wait, where's the open window? Ah. There we go, finally. The acting school. Suicide note.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
This place looks abandoned too. Whoa. Hello. You don't want to do this. You're blocking too. Oh crap, I forget that these blow up on you. This is probably it right here.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she lies in shadow, ugly and sick. But when she burns and dies,
Oh, Doris Fletcher diary. This lady had issues. I hope that's enough time for you guys to read. I mean, I don't think I'm a quick reader. But we're getting closer to center stage. There's another one behind me. Get off me.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, this is the entrance. Have I been in this room?
when they share my fate. For I have been raised through hate, but I offer only love.
Okay, I came from there, then I went there. Made it.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
She's lost it.
I summon thee, my children of the night. Maim! Spit! Touché! Arise and save your queen, my slaves. Ha! I smell your fear. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of sheep who was once redeemed. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? My blade shall hit my children, my beloved, die for the...
Oh, that was nice.
Come to me, my son.
Who's her father? Oh no. You're dead, Doris. Remarkable saber.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
She burned herself alive?
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Death on stage. Wait, can I go back in there?
Smells like rotten meat. One's near. Annoyed.
I cannot enter. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
That lady was pretty tough. She had a lot of HP.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Escape from the theater? Well, we kind of did that.
Please, sir. Can't let you through.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to inform them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Oh, he wants some. Support Ascalon Club against the Guard of Prewind.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report. We'll talk later, Jonathan.
Alrighty, yeah, I was about to ask, what is she doing there?
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last. Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence?
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor,
but some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Really? What should we say?
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
But he's old. He still might not make it.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Reach the temple church entrance. Alright guys, that's it for this video. We'll pick it up in the next one. We'll probably not, I'm not even going to turn that guy into a vampire. I'm probably just going to eat him. Alright, thanks for watching.